Hello peeps and welcome back to Factorio. Alright, I haven't done a whole lot since the last time I played. Matter of fact, I really haven't done anything. I did some thinking about it, and I realized that, I have a lot of space to work with here. I was trying to figure out how to make this nice and compact and, put everything nice and neatly into an area where I could... I'm not going to bother, because I'm probably going to want to have stuff stretching down and running all over the place anyway, so I've decided I'm actually going to work backwards. Now, let's take a look at some ratios here. In order to make electronic circuits, I need 3 copper cables and 1 iron plate. That means I'm going to need to belt copper down. Right? Right. In order to make... Now see, this says 3 copper cable, so it takes 1.5 plates. But if I look up here, and where is it? Energy? No. Logistics. 2 times copper cables is 1 plate, right? So, 2 times copper cables. So, I'm going to need 3 copper cables for every circuit. That means that 2 of these things will provide enough to keep 1 fully supplied and keep it running. These things have a higher crafting speed. So if I want, I could actually up this to 6. And I could have 3 of these building, or no, it would be 3 of them building cables for 1. Or for 2. I'm not going to bother with that right now. What I want to do is I want to have 2 to 1. So, I need to bring my plates down. Let's move things around a little bit. There we go. So, we need to bring the plates down. That much I know for sure. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have... Let's see. I think I want to put these over here. Do I want to put these over here? So it's going to make it more difficult to get the stuff over here. So, I think what I want to do, I want to leave a little extra room here for expansion if I need to. So I'm going to put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. We're going to run our belts down. Just like that. We're going to get some power to these. One will be enough to power the entire works. Okay. We need inserters. I can just use regular inserters for this. I don't think I need fast. So, I'm going to put 2 fast inserters here and here. That is going to give us the ability to make our copper cable. That's going to make copper cable as well. Now, we need to get copper cable and iron plates into here. I could belt the copper cable, but I think it's going to be more efficient if I just put the copper cable directly into the processing machine. Like that. And then use a long-handled inserter to grab the requisite plate. That'll make my circuits. Okay? Now, since the only thing I'm using the circuits for is to make the inserters, what I can do is I can put another machine right here. Well, what does the inserter take? The inserter takes these gears also, doesn't it? So I'd have to find a way to get the gears down here. The inserters take iron gear wheels, iron plates, and electronic circuits. So, what I could do is I could run this down like this. Wrong way. Right way. If we put this machine right here. Well, that's got that all screwed up now. If I put this machine... Let's put this machine right here. We're going to use a regular inserter to put the electronic gears in there. No, because that's only going to give me one machine producing these. Well, one machine producing inserters is probably going to be enough. Because the science packs themselves take a lot more time to craft. An inserter takes 0.5 seconds to craft, which means it's going to take... It'll take a little longer than that because the crafting machine I'm using is 0.75. So it'll be less than a second though. Whereas the science takes 6 seconds. So this is going to produce more than enough inserters, I think. So we'll just go ahead and use this to put the... Oh, I don't need you. We'll just run like that. And then here I'm going to want a fast inserter, I think. Like that. We will run this belt down. Pick this up, of course. And then here... Well, actually that's not gonna... Well, yeah, it'll work. I'll make it work. And a regular inserter out. You are making inserters. Now if I pick up my derp, you'll be able to get everything you need to make inserters. Now, the trick here is I want to put my green science and my red science on the same belt, I think. So, I need a way to get red science onto the other side of this belt. Like that. Because I'm going to run these down, bring that over, and I can actually run underground so that I can skip these belts in case I decide to improve this in the future. But what I want to do is I want to have these. Actually, I need that to go a little further down. Now we'll go this way. This belt is going to run down. And here, I'm going to do 2 factories. 3 factories. We're going to use regular inserters. These are all going to be set to make green science. Give everything power. Pick up those plates, because I don't need the belt going quite that far. I mean, at this point, I probably am going to end up reworking this all off camera once I get a little bit better idea how I want to do this, but... But that puts my green and my red science on the same belt. Now, I just need my science labs, which I believe I left in the chest of shit. I've got a bunch of copper cable there, my gun turrets. I've got a bunch of existing science, which I'm going to use to kickstart the process. Where did I put all my science labs? Oh, they're in my inventory. Derp. mean, it's not the most streamlined build ever. I'm sure I can do better. But for now, it'll get the job done, and that's kind of what I'm after. I want to get this up and running again so I can start sciencing. I really need to research the chainsaw. No, actually, no. I want to do something a little different with my science labs. I'm going to have my science do a loop. Now, if I have that loop connect, though, it's going to block out red science. So I kind of want the loop to end right there. Now we just need inserters. And we need power. Need a few more of those medium electric poles. Go ahead and craft 5 for now. How did you get in here? I closed the door. You pushed the door open. That's how you got in here. Had the door closed for a reason, silly cat. That reason is you're loud and distracting. Unfortunately, there's no optimal way to do this. Anyway, so that'll get that going. Let's go ahead and put, well, I don't need that much science in there. I'm going to put some in here to pre-charge, since these are less likely to get science right off the bat. There we go. We'll just do that. And now when I select my research, which I'm going to do now, we will start producing stuff again. So I think the next thing I want to go for, I'm not really sure what I want to go for. Electric energy distribution would give me the substation, which allows me to build something that's going to give me an 18 by 18 supply area. That requires blue science. I can't do that yet. Electronics opens up the ability to do the advanced circuit and the blue science pack. The engine gives me the ability to make this pump, and the engine unit is a prerequisite for a chainsaw and for railways and automobiles. So that might be an idea. Flammables, fluid handling, insert capacity bonus, turrets 2, military 2. Military science pack, that's new. Lab research speed, no. Solar energy would be nice, but I'm not going to worry about solar too much right now. I think I'm going to do advanced electronics to start out, because advanced electronics opens the way to advanced material processing 2, which gives me the electric furnace. Granted, it takes blue science, but this gives me the ability to make blue science. So we're going to do that. Start the research. This is a clusterfuck. This is going to irritate me. I will find a way to make this more efficient off camera, I'm sure. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes. What else do I need to automate? Decoration. I can spell things. Okay, banners, statues. I know what I need to automate. I need to automate the crafting of ammunition. Because I am going to need defenses to deal with these biters. So, we're going to set up ammunition auto-crafting. For that, I'm going to use probably assembling machine 2, because I have some extras. I'm just going to put it right off of this line. Give it power. I'm going to give it an output belt. Well, it doesn't need an output belt. It just needs an output chest. Because I'm not going to belt stuff. I'm not going to belt ammunition around the conveyors quite yet. So if I have an iron chest, that'll be more than enough storage, I think. I need to set my radar back up too. Ammunition, you are going to make firearms magazines. Okay, there's a lot of idle time going on here. So I'm going to need a fast inserter for this. Okay, I'm burning off iron plates a little bit faster than I'm producing them, it looks like. I might want to expand this out a little bit. I do still have a backlog of iron, which is good. Well, as long as that keeps up, I'm not going to worry about it yet. I'll eventually need to expand this outward. I'll eventually need to rework this entirely because the electric furnaces are bigger, but okay, let's see what else I need to set back up. I know I need to get my radar set back up. Is my radar even on me? Doesn't look like it. I've got those pipes. Got the wood. There's my radar. So let's go ahead and get the radar set up. I'm just going to put the radar right there. We'll let that start scanning. Let's check my power. How am I doing with power? I'm at about half performance on my steam engines, so I might want to put some more steam power up. I prefer to front load my power, that way I don't have to think about it later. Okay, so production. Oh shit, I didn't mean to make 5 of those. Oops. Well, I guess I had stuff on me to make 4. Oh well. I'll hook them up. Why not, right? Why not? Which means I need 8 steam engines. Why do I only have the Mark II steam engine? I'm also going to need to move this power line. Advanced electronics researched. Okay, that opens up a lot more stuff. Oil processing 2. No, we're going to go for the engine. Automation 3 gives me the assembly machine 3, though, which actually crafts faster than I can. Requires advanced circuits, though. I don't have a way to make those yet. Electronics assembly machine 2 crafts a lot faster than me. Large area mining drills, mining drill. Let's do the engine. I was talking about doing the engine. Let's do that. Okay. Need you to move. There, we'll do that. Okay, and we'll need to put electric poles to cover these. One will cover all 3 of these. Of course, it's night out, so I can't see crap. That'll cover all of them. Run that down. Inserters in. And the performance on all of my steam engines is now nice and low. Don't have to worry about that. That is going to massively increase my pollution. So I'm probably going to be pissing off some biters really soon. Which means it's a damn good thing I'm producing ammo automatically. We've already got 190 magazines in there. Let's go ahead and take all of those magazines. And we're going to keep this turret supplied with 115. Let's turn on bonuses? No. There we go. Nope, there we go. Engine. Okay. Let's do the chainsaw. Because a chainsaw lets me make a chainsaw, which gives me the ability to cut down trees stupid fast. So let's go ahead and reach that. How's my science production doing? We're building up a backlog. Building up a bit of a backlog. I'm still burning through science that I put in there manually, so... But I have a huge backlog of these. So if I need to put more green science production in, I can, easily. And same with the red science. I have room to put more in here, and I can move this resequencer, I guess we'll call it. I can move that if I need to. Let's take a look. Oh, hi. Yes. Give me a chainsaw, please. Oh, I need the engine units. Wait, can I not make an engine unit in my inventory? Is that what it's telling me? There's Roboport. Valves. Guess maybe I can't make the engine unit in my inventory. Pump. Boiler. I think it'd be under transport, but it's not. Engine unit. Oh yeah, you have to make it in an assembly machine. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. Let's start a new research. Let's go ahead and get... I don't know where to go from here. Electric engine. Electric engine would give me the ability to do flight. Concrete. Oh, concrete unlocks nuclear, but I've heard not good things about nuclear power. Let's see here. Let's just do the next level of assembly machines. So we'll start out with electronics assembly machine 2. Alright. Now, what was I... Oh, I still have 2 science things that I haven't put down. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. We'll put them down on this side. They can share with that. That'll work. Okay, let's pop down an assembly machine 2. This is just going to be for my own personal enjoyment. So I'm going to set this thing to make the engine module for me. And I'm going to give it a little bit of steel. How much does this require? 1 steel plate. 1 iron gear wheel. And 2 iron pipes, which I have stored over here. And that takes forever. But there's my engine unit. And with that, once I get some coal in my inventory, I can craft a chainsaw! And with the chainsaw equipped, I make stupidly fast work of trees. That feels better. Okay, I'm going to do landfill. Because I do, at some point, want to try and start shrinking some of the water around me. So I have more usable area nearby. Granted, I have as much room as I need by just expanding outward. But... oh, this chainsaw is so amazing. Just walk around, knocking down trees at speed. Deforestation for the win. Oh, I should not be having that much fun with that. Okay, I am building up a good backlog of science, so that's good. Now, let's take a look at what goes into making the blue science packs. That takes advanced circuits, engine units, and electric mining drills. Oh, crap. Okay. Advanced circuits take plastic, Shit. Okay, I need to get some oil processing going, because that's how you make plastic. Liquid, storage tank, pump jack, oil refinery, chemical plant. I haven't done much work with oil, so I really don't know what I'm doing from this point on. Honestly, this is the furthest I've ever played Factorio. I've never gotten into the whole oil processing thing. This is about the extent of my previous experience with the game. So now we're going into virgin territory for me. This ought to be interesting. My god, it's dark. Okay, so over here, somewhere in this neighborhood, I have oil. Right here. 126% yield. Okay. Flammables? What good does flammables do? Flame bullets, shotgun flamethrower. Atomic bomb. I can build nukes. Nuclear launch detected. Let's do automation 3. I feel like I'm going to need that. Okay, let's take a look at the oil that I have around here after I chop down some of these trees. Oh, it's just the 2? Oh, that sucks. I just have these 2. Okay, well, I guess we're going to put a pump jack on. Two pump jacks. Are these things slow to craft? Yeah, they're slow to craft. 8 seconds each. Hey, mass production 1. There we go. Okay. These things do require electricity. Expected resources, 12.6 per second, 9.8 per second. Now, one thing that I do know that is kind of nice about... What am I running out of? Oh, steel. One thing that I do know that is kind of nice about the oil. It's not like these resources. You see the amount over these resources? Like stone, right here. 513, 822. This is a finite resource. I will eventually mine all of this up and have to move on. Same with my iron up here. My expected yield out of this is 5.7k. Out of this, 22k, 28k. Once those are gone, I have to move these. Same with copper. Same with coal, actually. Coal will eventually run out. The oil will not. It will produce less and less resources over time, but it will never completely run out. I don't have steel plate automation yet, do I? I should really get on that. Do I have any steel stored away in here? Mining productivity 1. I should do these nanobots. I don't know what the hell a nanobot does. But it's one of the mods that I have installed, so I probably should learn it. Let's go ahead and research that. Why not? Steel. Do I have any steel? No, but I have some iron. And I have some stone, which I'll probably need. Any steel in here? No, more iron. Okay. Guess I could hijack one of these furnaces real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna hijack one of these furnaces to make steel for me. Ah, crap, it got on my button. Stop. Stop being so efficient. Oh. Because I have the chainsaw. Hey, give me that. Give me that. Okay, now we're back to producing iron plates on it. I should have enough. If I go to production, processing, there we go. I have enough for a steel furnace. So I'll make one steel furnace. I'm going to put my steel line up here. Oh shit, because then I have to get coal to it. How do? Could split off here and just run a line of straight coal. And mesh into another belt. That might be the way I do it. Let's do another splitter. And we'll run a split off of this. Or I'll run a split off of this. Well, how about I move this splitter down? How about I put this back on my hotbar so that I can actually pick stuff up. That's as far as I can run that. So I'll put that splitter there. I'm going to put a splitter here. And immediately run a belt off to the side, like that. And this belt is going to continue down, and it's going to run into this splitter, where it's going to split that way. This belt is going to run over here, go underground, like that. And this is going to run over here. No. One more splitter, because I want this to be kind of a dedicated line. I'm actually going to split off the top of this belt. Let's do radar efficiency. So we'll split off the top of this belt. And we're going to run... Let's see, where do I want this belt to run? I want this belt to run up here, I think. So we're going to run a belt this way. And I'm out of conveyor belts. So, let's just make all the frickin' belts. Probably shouldn't have done it all at once. Should have done it in groups of 5. Oh well, I'll grab a few from here. That'll get me going again. So that's gonna... no. It's gonna run iron on one side. It's also not right. Near inserters. Okay. Pick that up before I... oh, shite. Pick that up. Grab those. Okay. There. That's how I want it. Put our furnace here. You're going to grab from here. You're going to output to here. Yeah, I'm just burning through research fast now. Radar amplification. And you are going to start there. We're going to put a splitter in. As soon as this thing is done. Okay, I'm done making all of my stupid belts now. Things Dagger has learned not to do. Don't craft all when you're dealing with belts. No, don't want you there. Want you... I actually need this to be one more up. Well, not really. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not going to want that many furnaces producing steel anyway. So, this should do the job. We'll extend that out as far as I can go. You are going to grab iron and start processing. Fluid handling, pump Mark II, storage tank Mark II. Okay. You're going to run out here. This is going to start getting me steel. How much steel do I have? 2? I need 5 for a furnace, right? Holy crap, I just looked over at my time. I'm at 40 minutes. 42, actually. Going on 43. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so I think this is where I am going to end this episode. I am going to, off camera, make a few more steel furnaces. I'm going to set those up and get some steel processing going. And I'm actually going to extend this out because I'm going to get my bus going further out to the west here. And I'm going to run to start, I'm going to run 2 belts of steel on my bus. Because steel, I feel like it is one of those resources that is going to be required in fairly large quantity the further I go down the game. So I want to get my production up and going with it as soon as possible. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been Night Dagger with Factorio. I believe this was episode 6 that I just got done recording now. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. When I come back next episode, we'll get started working with the pumps over there. I got distracted, as is wont to happen with me. But, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and I'll catch you later, peeps.